Imagine being inside a 50-ton Russian tank. You think you're invincible. You've got armor thicker than concrete, anti-drone cages on top, and explosive reactive tiles covering every inch. You believe nothing can touch you. Then suddenly, no smoke, no sound, just a vertical flash from the sky, and your entire tank erupts like a popcorn kernel. That is the future of warfare. And Germany just unveiled a machine designed to do exactly that, to turn Russian armor into confetti. Meet the Rheinmetall Fuchs JAGM, Germany's new tank-killing beast. It looks like just another armored personnel carrier. But hiding inside, 24 vertical missile launch tubes, each one capable of hunting tanks over 10 kilometers away. We're not talking about cheap RPGs or short-range rockets. These are AGM-114 Hellfires and the newer AGM-179 JAGM missiles, the same ones used by US Apache helicopters to vaporize tanks from the sky. But here's the twist. Germany just strapped them onto a ground vehicle, gave it high-speed wheels, stealth detection systems, and fire-and-forget targeting. Result? A tank doesn't even need to see the Fuchs JAGM to die. It just ceases to exist. For decades, warfare has been a cat-and-mouse game between tanks and anti-tank weapons. First came heavy armor, then came armor-piercing shells, then came explosive reactive plates, then came tandem warheads. Ukraine proved one brutal truth: tanks are no longer kings of the battlefield. Now even a $300 drone can disable a $5 million MBT. So Germany asked, what if we flip the script? Instead of sending infantry with launchers or expensive helicopters, what if we build a highly mobile turretless missile truck that fires faster than a tank can even respond? That is Fuchs JAGM. Let's break down what makes it terrifying. 24 vertical launch missiles, fired like mini naval VLS tubes, pop-up mass sensor, a 14-foot camera that peeks over hills without exposing the vehicle. Fire-and-forget guidance, laser plus millimeter wave radar equals it hunts tanks even in fog, smoke, or at night. Multi-target capability. It can track multiple tanks and launch multiple missiles simultaneously. Mobility of a truck. Firepower of a jet. It hits 60 miles per hour on road, swims across rivers, and drives 500 miles without refueling. And don't think tanks are the only victims. This thing is programmed to destroy air defense systems, artillery, radar stations, headquarters, bunkers, even small boats. Now imagine you're sitting in a Russian T-90M, which the Kremlin calls unstoppable. You think drones are your biggest fear? You're now facing automated hunter-killer trucks firing salvos of missiles before you even know they're there. Russia's only options? Hide, pray, or launch artillery blindly and hope you hit something. But this thing doesn't fire from the front lines. It fires from behind cover, launches over trees, and kills from angles tanks aren't even designed to defend. You can't block a missile coming straight down from the sky. There are competitors. The British Brimstone Boxer, the Turkish Kaplan 10, the French Acheron MP, but none of them launch 24 missiles in one strike. None of them fire from under full armor protection with total radar invisibility, and none of them combine speed, stealth, and fire volume like this German beast. This is not an anti-tank weapon, it's a tank deletion system. Why does this matter? Because Europe is rearming at a scale not seen since the Cold War. Germany, Poland, Norway, Netherlands, all ramping up ground forces, and they're asking a simple question: why build 100 tanks when you could build 100 tank killers? You don't need armor anymore. You just need range, speed, and accuracy. The battlefield of tomorrow isn't about who has the biggest gun. It's about who fires first, from the shadows, without being seen. So let me ask you, is the era of tanks officially over? Or will Russia respond with something even deadlier? Because right now, Europe isn't just preparing for defense. They're preparing to hunt tanks like animals. If you were a Russian tank crew, would you stay inside your vehicle, or would you rather walk? Let me know down below. Are tanks doomed, or do they still have a future? This is Military Secret Uncovered Channel. Stay sharp, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.